Hello everyone, it's Game with Captain Gravy, and as you might have guessed it, we are in the Everglades today. I'm bringing you another Fishing Planet gameplay. I have not covered the Florida Everglades yet, and I gotta tell you, this is probably one of my favorite fishing spots. It's just a whole lot of fun to fish. You get so many bites, you get so many strikes, you get so many of everything in this area. Especially with bass and the peacock bass are just loads of fun. The occasional snook will come in and get you, and this place is heavily rewarding, and also you get major fun out of this as you're getting constant all-day action, just using your peak fishing hours, and you'll be set almost all day long. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Infinity Tunnels. We're just gonna do ourselves a private room. And within the first cast, we should be getting some bites. I'm going to switch over to my DBO caster. And we're using a crankbait 6-foot. I found lots of success with this thing. Just be on #1 speed. And we should be getting something in not too long. We're also going to be trying to catch maybe a trophy largemouth. We're also going to be seeing if it's possible to catch largemouth here. I have in fact caught a unique largemouth bass here. Not at this particular peg, but I have indeed caught a unique largemouth bass. So they do exist here. It weighed a whopping 12 pounds. I'll show you guys a picture of it here. And we have something. There we go. That's our first peacock bass. There we go, guys. So that's our first peacock bass. And we're going to cast over here and see if we can get a largemouth. You seem to really like this crankbait. This crankbait is easy to use as well. You just really throw it out there and then nothing fancy. Hold the button down, let the crankbait do its thing. And there we go. This is another peacock. This actually might be a snook. This could be a unique or something like that. This guy, he's giving us some pretty nice resistance. It looks like a peacock to me. I'm not going to turn the drag any higher. That is a largemouth. Okay, I'm all confused. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, we'll get this guy. That is a largemouth indeed. This guy's a big one. Let's check him out. Trophy largemouth. That's a nice one. 7 pounds right there. Pounds of meaty bass. So, let's see. The bass seem to, largemouth especially, like it over here. Peacocks tend to hang out over here along with this occasional snook. So there we go. We caught our first trophy largemouth bass. It's a nice way to start off this expedition. A couple peacocks along with the trophy largemouth. We're gonna see if we can catch a unique one though. I know those are uniques, you know, like only a few selected caught them, but I have caught one before. And like I said, the time and the day, kind of day influences it. It was more towards sunset. I think it was like around 7 o'clock or something like that. And it was on a sunny day. Alright, so cast revealed nothing. And we're gonna go out to this side again just because. Let's see if this land us another largemouth again. And this is part 1. I'm going to make this a 2-part video. Part 2 will be coming next week. But in part 2, we will be fishing the tarpon. Because Florida is the sort of place where you can't just make one video about it. So we're just going to really cover the bass pegs, all the pegs like the Infinity Tuttle and the lily pad channel and all that stuff. And then we're going to move to the salty delta, see if we can catch us some tarpon. Ooh, this is definitely something. There's this guy in here. This looks like another largemouth. It is. 4-pound largemouth bass. Not bad. Yeah, like I was saying, we're going to cover the tarpon, see if we can catch us a red drum also, trophy one. Those things can get up to 40 pounds. They're big. As well as the tarpon. Those guys they put up a huge fight. I have tried to catch one tarpon, but my rod was really lackluster. It broke within, like first seconds. I set the hook and had the drag way too high on my 40-pound drag reel, and my thing was just taking a beating. I mean, it was dropping percents every second. So I'm going to have to, in order to catch one, literally just use the power of my reel and try to put as least amount of stress on the reel as possible, or rod I should say, and see if I can get us a tarpon. This one is getting some resistance. This is a largemouth, yes it is. So we'll let him come back here. So largemouths seem to like that place just off to the left. Another trophy, man, look at that, guys. It's beauty. So largemouth like it over here. Yeah, it's just something to note next time. I really do love fishing here, though. The place has so many great sounds to it, and fun angling you can have when you get the big bass on the line and stuff. It's really great. And snooks are a lot of fun also. I think pound for pound, those things, they put up a big fight for just 10 pounds when you have like 20-pound reels and stuff like that. Yeah, another largemouth bass. Keep that guy, and let's cast off here and see if we can get us some peacocks. Let's see if we can get us anything better than a normal peacock. It seems like the peacocks aren't really out, considering I've caught so many more largemouths than peacocks. This crankbait really is great, though. Bass absolutely love it. Crankbait, 6 foot, 5/0 hook. Ooh, there we go. This could possibly be a snook or something of the trophy grade, or just a normal one. Yeah, just another normal butterfly peacock. They are weird looking fish. They not actually bass. They're part of a different fish family. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know that they are not actually bass. The setup I'm using for this right now is obviously the VBO bait caster and rod. I think it's a 7-foot 10-inch. The line I'm using is braided 0.009, which is 20-pound test. I'll just show you guys right here. Yep, braided 0.009. Just using crankbait, 6-foot 5/0, and VBO caster 7-foot 10 inches, and the VBO reel 3500p. So let's cast off in here again and see if we can catch us something else besides largemouth. And I'll catch up to you guys when I catch something different. Alright guys, I'm in mid-fight with something bigger than largemouth. I'm guessing this is a snook. Could be a trophy largemouth actually, but I'm guessing by the way this guy's fighting that this is indeed a snook or a trophy grade something or other, because he's putting up pretty good resistance to this. And it is a largemouth. Keep him coming this way. And here he comes, flying out of the water. Trophy largemouth. That's our biggest yet today, guys. I've been catching these largemouth non-stop. They really like this spinnerbait if I go out here. And right there, and I just start reeling it in at 2 speed or something like that. And I just kind of, jerk it up every now and then. They absolutely love it. There we go. This one is not as big. Yeah, I switched over to the spinner because the crankbait suddenly lost its magic over to where I was trying to fish. But this spinnerbait, man, it's working. Really working. So, since I'm not really getting anything else, I'm going to try and move over to the lily pad channel. See if we can catch anything different. Maybe some peacocks or something. And this is where I caught my unique largemouth bass. Is right in here. I think I cast it over here. And that is indeed where I caught my unique largemouth. come on. Let's hope something different bites. No, a snag did. There's some shallow water right here if the 6 foot is hitting the bottom. Alright guys, so I'll see if we can catch anything else besides largemouth. We're going to try right over here, and we're going to try the spinner just because. See if we can get ourselves something bigger. So we've caught quite a few trophies today. Smallest ranging from 6 pounds, largest ranging to 8. No uniques though. Uniques are very difficult to catch. I was so surprised when I had one on the line. I was so thankful that I was using my 40-pound drag reel, as with this thing I would have been stuck there for quite a long while. Those bass, they like to put up a fight, and that 12-pounder, he was giving my 40-pound a little bit of trouble. I really think it's neat how you can see the spinner actually moving in the water. I'm glad they took the time to make that detail. It just adds to the whole immersion feel of it. And I think that'll do it for this video, guys. Like I said, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll be fishing at the salty delta, where we will be trying to catch ourselves a tarpon in search of the big tarpon that are out there. I have fighting one and seeing what it's all about, and having a whole lot of angling power behind it. The tarpon will prove to be a challenge for my not so great setup, but we're gonna see if we can do it. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and as always, this is Gaming with Captain Gravy, and make sure you catch yourself some big ones out there. See you next time, guys.